Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips into the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Howard. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Give it to the back again. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. They'll run it to the left.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Orji. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You can get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass, it's Orji. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scary scary you're doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the right side. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Here's the 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Just trucks through the defender. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Orji. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Wolverines are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Trying to extend the play. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, gave him a chance.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Field goal, no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield. It's Howard.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Orji. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Fighting off the defender.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. An important third down and goal now. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. Fourth down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, and instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking downfield. It's Orji. Pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. And tackled after a small pickup there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down. Ball handed off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And it's a bunch formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the ground, it's Henderson. Running with purpose. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Short connection to the tight end here. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
First down at 10. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking for a gap, it's Henderson. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Buckeyes move into the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise. And, man, he's looking deep here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes looking to just run the clock out here in the final minute. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.